Hi, you're watching Wall Street Confidential. Deborah Borchardt here, and I am talking with Jim
Deborah.
Cramer, and we're talking about China because they came out with a big package.
It is big.
Huge.
Big.
And I think that what you were saying was that we hoped all this Chinese problem was very short term,
Right.
very Olympic
Actually,
oriented.
let me go a little bit further. There were people who have continually downplayed the severe decline in economic activity in China. And in each case, they have come up with an individual reason to tell us why it's happening, but never anything that is remotely, I think, cogent in terms of what's really going on. They'll say, okay, well, look, they had a bad earthquake. Or, it's the Olympics and they're worried about pollution. Or then they shut down for the Olympics because everyone wanted to watch it.
The Olympic
or then
pause.
it's a Special Olympics. And, one of the things that I don't like when I see these things, it's kind of like when oil was going up. I mean, oil was going up because there was tremendous demand from hedge funds, commodity funds, and the world. Then oil goes down, there was tremendous liquidation of those. I mean, that's what happens, it's supply and demand. It is very obvious that demand has dropped off a cliff in China, and we don't know why. So anybody who's pretending to know why should take a hard look at the stimulus and realize that the government knows that things have gone vastly awry. And they still have, they can cut rates in half there. They raised rates to cool the economy. It's very clear that they overstepped that too. They are still at 666. They got to cut it to 333. I think the Chinese have never dealt with a slowdown.
That's what I'm
hearing. And they just
hearing.
don't know what to do.
They've only known go, go, go.
And it's totally true.
And those Chinese stocks were a part of that.
Well, I mean,
the
look,
Chinese stocks were go, go, go.
Yes, they were. And I think that when you saw a stock market down 70% and you just kind of said, oh, well, that's okay, it's been up so much. What you're missing is that's what happened in Japan. A lot of people say, well, we're Japan. I mean, the reason why we won't be Japan is because we don't save. Japan became a nation of non-spenders. But honestly, I'm not even going to, for a minute, pretend that I know about what's going on in China, in part because everyone else who's pretending has really been wrong.
So people that got involved with Chinese stocks, what would you tell them?
Well, I think that, I don't know individual companies because I think that their financials are so opaque.
Okay.
But I think that the CHN, the Chinese basket, is the way to go. So you don't have individual exposure.
Okay, great.
A lot of people have been saying, let's go with Gushan, GU, so it has a lot of cash. But it's biodiesel, and I think oil's going down to 50, so I can't recommend an alternative energy stock.
Okay, thank you, Jim.
Thank
Good
you,
conversation on China. And this is Deborah at Wall Street Confidential. Stay tuned for more.